Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Casts, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 153. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Companion. It's a new sci-fi horror sort of drama, and it stars Sophie Thatcher, Jack Quaid, Megan Surrey, Harvey Gillen, Lucas Gage, Rupert Friend, and it is directed by Drew Hancock. I spaced to look up what else he's worked on, because I thought this was the follow-up of the dude who directed Barbarian, but he only co-wrote. You got a group of friends hanging out, plans are made, plans don't go according to. First of all, I'm just shocked that my theater got this movie. I never in 1,000 years, a million years, thought that this movie was coming to my theater in my small ass hometown. Like, y'all know where I'm from. In the town I live in. But it did. I saw it. I enjoyed it. And it is very difficult to not spoil, to talk about without spoiling. So it starts, if y'all saw Fresh on Hulu, Sebastian Stan, Daisy Edgar Jones, very good. It starts off and those are the vibes, just similar scenes. And then it feels a lot like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies until it doesn't. And I liked Bodies, 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 a little overrated by you guys, but I thought it was fine. It's a serviceable, fun, quirky horror slasher thing. And this is a fun, quirky, sci-fi horror thing. It doesn't really skew as horror as I expected. I don't know. I expected more tension, but not. But I didn't really get that. It's very well shot. It's very well acted. I enjoyed it start to finish, but it's kind of light on the horror to me. Jack Quaid is 50% there for the two movies I know he has coming out this year. Hopefully Novocaine is a banger, because this is a banger. Sophie Thatcher is very good. I haven't seen Heretic yet. My main takeaway from Sophie Thatcher is that she sounds identical to Juliette Lewis. But she carries this movie. Like, all the characters are good. I'm saying, like, the Bodies thing is just like a group of friends, and Rupert Friend is that Lee Pace character. Megan Surrey, Lucas Gage, Harvey Gillen, Jack Quaid, along with Sophie Thatcher, they're all good. They all have good chemistry, hanging out. It feels like they really are friends. The sci-fi is interesting, and I feel like I've said enough. If you haven't seen trailers, I don't want to say anything else. This is just... One of Them Days is very good and very funny, and it's very, very close. But this took the top spot of my favorite January release. I don't know, like, I'm telling y'all, like, good cinematography, good writing, just quirky vibes. It feels fresh. It feels like some shit that you've never seen before. So with all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Companion was dope. Have you seen Companion, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I just put up a review for Dogman. Older reviews than that. Wolfman, as I said, One of Them Days. Check those out. Next weekend, the hope is to watch and review Hard Eyes and Love Hurts. But at the very least, hopefully just Love Hurts. I don't Maybe my theater will surprise me 2 weekends in a row. The weekend after that, Valentine's Day weekend, Captain America Brave New World comes out. Paddington in Peru comes out. The hope is to watch and review both of those. Rec League Podcast, we're going to talk about some recent news, some recent casting news, and then the squad, probably Nick more than the rest of us, but the squad is going to react to the Oscar nominations. And then if there's time, we'll squeeze in other cinematic topics of discussion. So be on the lookout, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.